It's a tiny spell. So one spoon of chocolate is like a metaphor, you know what I mean? One spoon of chocolate, it could change a whole glass of milk. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta make that change, you know what I mean? It started from a lyric I wrote years ago. I don't know if I put it on the song or not, but it was like, you want a spoonful of dope or a spoonful of hope? You know what I mean? So I don't know if that came out of one of my songs, but because it being your book and shit, you know what I mean? But that led to the idea that one spoon of chocolate can change the whole glass of milk. Sometimes you just gotta change the ingredients, yo. Change your life. You know what I mean? So, thank you.
We got my man Ice Guy.
I got a question for him.
Oh.
Okay, so out of all the great beat collections, you got Ultimate Breaks, you got Super Disco, you got Dusty Breaks, which I think. But out of all the great beat collections, which one would you suggest for an up-and-coming producer? The best great beat collection? It's a tough question. Come on.
That is a tough question, man, but we gotta go with the original, man. So
Okay.
Ultimate Beats Breaks that we all started with, man. Especially as DJs, that's what we all learned.
How many got? 25 values, right?
26.
26, right? 26 one. That was pot value. No, 26 had 25 got pot value, and they got that track from the funny game of baseball. That's not. Which one? 26 though. Is that what I got? I feel like 26 is what I got. Pinky Ring. It wasn't Easter Parade. It was anyway. Guys, you got a question? You like that question, though?
Good question, man.
I'm glad you got one.
Well, in doing the soundtrack for this movie, like, what was the thought process behind, setting up the mood, setting up the vibes, the whole film?
Well, it's like with the music, this time I got help. I got a brother named Tyler Bates. So Tyler Bates, you may know him from all the John Wick movies. He did Guardians of the Galaxy. And he also is a producer, produced a lot of Marilyn Manson stuff. Right? And so my friend Mark Abraham, who was a producer on my other film, Man of the Iron Fist, when he saw the film, he was like, I didn't want to do the song. I was like getting too close to it. I wanted to get away from it. He's like, I got a guy thing, to help me. And he went and called Tyler Bates, and Tyler saw the film, and he was like, yo, you guys can help me with this. I couldn't afford it. No, Tyler is up there. But we actually ended up connecting music. So he started off doing it, and I would go to his crib, and then eventually he was like, yo, let's just do this shit together. Now I come with something, he come with something. He was bringing out this fucking guitar that he had plugged through these pedals, where he only used the bow. So when you hear the sound of the villains coming, all that crazy shit, that's his fucking guitar bow that he used to make that sound. Who else got one? You got one?
You got a question?
I ain't got a question. I just gotta say that you changed my life. When I first saw your video of Ralph McDaniels, they played it, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Who are these dudes? And they were like, yo, these dudes are from Staten Island. I'm like, I'm from Long Island. So I'm like, yo, I come from like EPMD, Keith Murray, you know what I'm saying? Like Craig Mack, all of that. So to see you guys do what you guys were doing, tip my cap, and it's an honor to be here with you.
Thank you. Got a question back there?
I was wondering, any particular movies big influence on this one?
Oh yeah, there's a couple that so I like to do is write my own story, right? Then once you got the story, then how you gonna tell that story? What's gonna be your technique? So if I compare it to music, right? You could write a song and you could just perform it with an acoustic guitar, and that's the song. Or you could get a bass and drum, and that becomes the song. So it's the same thing with cinema. I learned that you write the story, and now you got to think about now what instruments you want to use. Now, one of the main instruments, which is obvious for any film buff here, is walking tall, white light. All right. But we got some Christine in this movie.
Oh, wow.
When you see it, let me know if you understand what I mean. Fine. Okay, some Christines in this bitch. I mean, there's a dozen, because what I did on this particular film, like the title was One Spoon of Chocolate, also put a spoonful of different genres in it. So as you go through it, you should feel like, oh shit, wow, all of a sudden I'm watching this. But it's cohesive because the story is cohesive. All right.
I got one question.
I got a question.
Okay. In the building.
What do you enjoy more creatively? Telling a story through music or telling a story through film?
That's the big question.
Good
Well,
question.
well, to be honest, you know,
So these singers switch right
you
might get that question again.
But I would say that no, music is every day, right? Because it's music you can do individually. With a film, it takes collaboration, it takes a village. But I will say, for my brain at this phase of my life, the greatest stimulation I get is creating a film. Because while creating a film, I can do music, I can do fashion, lyrics and shit, you know? Dialogue, the color scheme. When you watch this film, you'll notice a certain color scheme is on it that I chose. You know, I wanted it to look like that. You know what I mean? So film is the culmination of all of my artistic skills.
You talk about combination and soliciting others to work with you. Shameik Moore has been kind of a mainstay for you. So when I look at Ryan Coogler and Michael B, or I look at Spike Lee and Denzel,
Right.
you see you and Shameik Moore.
I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance of that because I get him, he gets me. I trust him with the material. He trusts me with the guidance of it. Shameik, if I could say something, I gave him the script when it was only 60 pages. And you guys see better on the boat. I ain't talking about the boat too much. We had lunch on the Vines boat. It's a good lunch.
Yeah.
You call it a boat.
You call it a boat.
I'm being modest here.
Yeah.
But I had the first 60 pages, and he was like, okay, he was into it. And then when I finished it, he was like, whoa, this is heavy. And I was like, yeah, but you can trust me. He said, yeah, I trust you, Lord. And what he meant by trusting is that, when the actor plays a role, you could become typecast in that role. You can become, that's who you are. And you don't want to be that.
Yeah.
You want to be able to go in and be this, go in and be that, and go in and be that. And so the way he had to design his character was that all his qualities of an actor has to show up in order for us to roll. And he had to trust me that I wasn't going to make him into something that was monstrous in reality. You know what I mean? And I didn't. You'll see that I respected his future. And plus the story, when you read the story, I was just say this last time, when you read it in the script, it's like, you ever read, even if you read Harry Potter, you watch the movie, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could read something like a text, somebody send you some text messages in all capitals, you think that motherfucker yelling at you.
That's right.
But they're not. They just was rushing. Especially with me. You ever get a text from me in all capitals?
It's happened.
I started like that. You know what
All
I'm
the
saying?
time.
Where you at? I'm not. So anyway, but I think I would love to continue making more films with Shameik. I think he's a very unique and special talent.
Yeah.
And if life blesses us, we want to keep trying to rock.
I love it, man. Okay, man. Yo, give RZA a round of applause.
Team Trav, Team Network, we in here, we teamed up with the RZA, one of the
Indeed.
greatest of all time.
And yo, tell them where we at though, because this is kind of.
Explain why are we here? Why are we here?
Okay, first of all, this fucking place is called Pam's Coffee. Okay, you look around, you see Pam's grill there.
Oh, shit, oh, good.
Okay, so there was a movie called Foxy Brown, of course, but then there was a movie called Jackie Brown, directed by Quentin Tarantino. So Quentin Tarantino bought this movie theater to Vista some years ago and refurbished it and kept it being iconic. And then he actually bought this piece of it as well and made a coffee shop. And some of these toys y'all looking at, oh shit, are his fucking toys. He got, yo bro, the dude got thousands of toys. You been, where's Jules at? This dude got so many damn toys and so many of these mugs, bro, it's ridiculous. And then as you look around, you're seeing, so Tarantino's a collector of lunch boxes. So you got Lost in Space, you got the Bomb, the Dukes of Hazzard,
He got the Danny
Evil and Evil. Welcome back, Carter.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
We got Kung Fu with David Carradine.
Yeah, so point being made, so this, this coffee shop is also a homage to cinema and a homage to classic art, even from all these old Silvio boxes and shit like that. So, yeah, that's where we at.
That's what we at,
Sam's
man.
Coffee. If you want to get a good cup of coffee, these ladies will take care.
And they got a great movie theater too.
Yeah.
Movie theater is
The
incredible.
Vista Theater.
Make sure you check it out.
We're playing our film tonight on 35 millimeter.
Why is that important?
Well, first of all, I think this theater only plays 35 millimeter. Now listen, yo, bro, to get it on 35 millimeter, I mean, you at least gotta. So the reason why movies was hard to put out in the old days, because every movie had to be on 35 millimeter. And that means because every theater projected it. And that's like 10 grand cost, bro. Maybe even 12, 20 grand back then. Now it's in the middle. So when you look at it 10, 12 grand, you get your 35 millimeter print. Now imagine you in 1,000 theaters.
Oh,
Okay? So now what they do is called a DCP. That's the digital compressed, whatever they. And that costs you about what? Anybody, $500 for DCP? Yeah. So $500 you pay it. So still 1,000 theaters is not.
it's still money.
It's still money, but it ain't $10,000 a shot. And with a DCP, you actually can move it easier, and you also can even do some type of digital download. But with these shits, it's 3 big fucking wheels, like the old twist.
Like the old
Yeah,
school,
it's 3 big wheels, and somebody's up in the projection booth, sticking that motherfucker on. Boom.
Yeah.
Next one, and you need 3 projectors for one movie.
Wow.
Why 3?
Because the movie has to continue to play, and only a part of it fits on one reel.
Is that like he did Inglourious Bastards? Like
Exactly,
he-
showed
he,
it,
he
yeah.
had 3 different ones.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
We should probably film that. We should go up there and
It's some good.
You should get a shot at it. Yeah, get a shot at it. Get a shot at it. Get a shot at it.
Cool.
All right, bump. You out there closing so you can edit.
Yeah, we good. We're good. Thank you, sir.
just got it.
Brian
The captain. Brian
Nobody like
You think about that, Will, you,
Kelly Wu.
Kelly Wu.
Kelly Wu from the Gavin.
What's my other man though? Jason Statham.
Jason, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man, yo, can never forget fucking Greg Hover's G from Philly. G from Philly, he gets Philly, right? But he always says, he's the original, like he don't get the credit, but he's the first one to play it. And he couldn't write, right? But you got something different than that?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you the process of it. I
Okay.
remember when I left San Francisco, moved to New York, so I worked in the polygram building with Sincere. Sincere calls me and said, "No, B, come down to the 19th floor." I said, "Why?" Because I need help mailing some records out. I said, "Bruh," I'm working. No, I need your help. So we'll go down there, we're stuffing envelopes, white label, protect your neck.
Yeah.
I said, "What is protect your neck? What is wu-tang?" He goes, "In 3 months, this is gonna flood the entire country." That was the first record.
Right, yeah.
Service, record.
Yeah, and we now gotta speak a little hip hop there. He can't say it, I can say it. We're stuffing it in an envelope that only holds 2 records. We're stuffing the 3rd one in there. Alright?
Oh, somebody else's melon?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're stuffing it.
Who's the artist?
We use
It didn't matter. We had to go to a corporation to help get it out there.
Wow, that's
The hustle is real.
I forgot about that.
But keep it, but
Yeah.
that's how desperate And that's how ingenuity you had to be. The desperation is like, yo, how the fuck you gonna get this out? We don't even know. First of all, back then, the mailing list, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, no, I think what, 2,500, 5 Gs?
Minimum 3,000.
Yeah, I had to cough that up, bro.
Oh,
I caught that up. Let me get that list, kid. Got the list, okay? Okay, now I need to send all this out. Okay, I need money. That's how much is that? That's 5 more thousand. We caught sincere. Yo. That's the list, but I need some. Can we send out? You know, do something. And then he sent them all out.
He didn't even tell me what we were doing, what the project was. He was just ship it out. We're going in the same envelope and putting some other right now.
Go.
That was gangster.
I knew I'd be filming this when you coming up. But sincere, right? So, but sincere, I met sincere when he was on Wall Street.
That's right. He came in
And it was he used to hang out with me, him, Mel Bronx, little clubs and all that shit. He wasn't even thinking about music. He was on Wall Street. I might have sold weed to him one. I was a weed I was the Wall Street. A lot of deals that made back in those days, bro, came from my weed. Going out there and change the world, man. But he hooked up with Quan. He met some people, and then he got a job as a fucking record dealer. And shit, it became an important executive, not just an executive, but an important executive and shit. And we was proud of him because what happened was that a corporate job back then, because even when you be like an A&R job,
You couldn't get over.
yeah.
When he got his, we were surprised.
King Tech, let's bring the man out, the man, the myth. When this man comes in the room, I need everybody to stand up and give him a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Let's stand up.
This room has been made for blocking microphones. This room is made for showing movies. But this is a very special theater, and tonight is a very special night. We are preparing the film One Spoon of Chocolate. For the Sway and Tech for supporting me on this and sending out some hip hop vibes and bringing some hip hop culture to it. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight. We got our cast in the building. Mr. Shameik is in the building. Happens to be my wife, Talani Biggs, in the building. I'm gonna get to the movie. This film definitely is a labor of love, but it is also a contribution to the culture. So I hope you enjoy it and you feel the contribution that we're bringing. The running time is about 112 minutes, so I hope you got some popcorn and water. It's not 2 hours, okay? So you're not the Godfather. Hope you got your water and popcorn. I want to thank Quentin Tarantino and the Vista Theater for inviting us. We're going to try to do a Q&A, right?
Yeah, we're going to do a quick Q&A.
Yeah, with these microphones, we're going to be really quick.
By the time that Q&A happens, these microphones will be updated.